Big up Angel. We're there, man. We're there. We're there. We're there. We're there. Said if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. Can't take blows. Media boss, bless up yourself. John Ricketts. Don't throw a stone if you live in a glass house, the songwriter said. Angel reacting. Keep reacting. Tap up the screen, share up the live. Tell a friend, big a friend. Tell them say Chuck is here. Don't throw stones. Samara, bless up yourself. Elson Fitness. Churchill Downs. Top up the screen there. We are going to play some music while we welcome everybody, you know. One boss, big up yourself. You live in a glass house, don't throw stone, them say. If you live in a glass house. Rick Star, I see you rolling in. They can't keep Andrew Wholeness down when they want we to frown. Keep the vibes and I stood my ground. They will never, never take my crown. Things getting better when they thought it would be worse. Here comes the officers asking for a search. They found no weapon, just only a drovers. Well, I'm so solid as a rock. They just can't stop me now. Even when they set their traps, they just can't stop me now. People will say this and that. They just can't. P-Money in the house. Even when they set up roadblocks, they just can't stop me now. Sean Deeson. When they come with their evil assault, I just listen whenever they talk. I use the light into my dark. Politics and sport, my boss, they are. Trying to make my life so hard. The king of kings and the lord of lords. Give it all reward. One broker, you know, man. Best PM you ever have. Can't stop me now. Even when they said Rose McCullough. They just can't stop me now. People will say this and that. Big up all of the. Just can't stop me now. We have to big up all of the The fake account them will come for record to, you know, because you deserve some big up, you help bring up the numbers, you know. Yeah, all of who just come for, you know, screen record so they can care back go tell them friend. Yeah, big up on yourself too. All of the people them what it happens say they don't see me couple of days, them I wonder if Chuck retire. Sorry for disappoint you know. Bless up yourself, Angel. Right? All of who say boy Chuck gone and will be Chuck into submission. If you never think that again, you see. If you never think that again and you never wake up back. But we there, man, we in the fight same way, and we are watching hypocrite them. Well, forget we not play the hypocrite song yet, no. We can't there not play the hypocrite song, because I whole heap of them there, you know. We can't there not play the hypocrite song. We can't run off and we not play the hypocrite song. Because we see them out there. Yes, one bro God. One bro God. What do you mean? For diplomatic. Big up my Golden. Big up Peter Bunting. Big up Peyton Campbell Panel song. Yes, man. One kiss done. Yeah, man, we have to big up Marky G Panel song. Guess what them do over the PMP? Against them one another. Yes, man. We can't go to another player. Them song, they can hold the hypocrite we have out there. I tell all sort of lie. If you try, bring down the Prime Minister. Now, let me borrow the words of George Davis and say, Gleaner Company. Are you force me to come about Gleaner? Gleaner is a newspaper that is going on right now close to 200 years. Gleaner is now 190 years old. 190 years old, the Gleaner Company has been around. 190 years old. And a whole heap of newspaper you can find with them age there. Gleaner would have been a part of some of the most important part in history, world history and Jamaican history. They would have been edited by lawyers, top analysts, barristers, and all those people. And I would take all that to assume that the Gleaner Company, the oldest newspaper in the Western Hemisphere, would know that a judicial review is not there to struck down any law. Right? A judicial review, which is something where the Gleaner should know. A judicial review cannot struck down law. A judicial review is to find out whether the laws that were applied were used against you fairly. That is a judicial review. So when the Prime Minister applied for a judicial review and the well-renowned Gleaner Company is going to run a headline that says the PM is seeking to struck down a law, that was very disingenuous of the Gleaner. Yes. Very, very disingenuous of the Gleaner.
And every nation out the moderation. This is the time for a happy meditation. Nobody first enjoy the celebration.
Yeah.
Mama, daddy, auntie, dada, and you.
Yeah, man. So we would assume that a company the size of Gleaner Company would have known that a judicial review has nothing to do with striking down a law or having a law removed. I know that. I am not a lawyer. But it goes to what I say all the while, that we have media houses now that takes pride in dumbing down the society in order to put them political friends in power. Yes. If it means dumbing down Jamaicans, they will do it. If it means putting them political friends or the people them can get political favors from in power. Now, lots of person hear about a judicial review and don't know what it is. It would have been the job of our media houses to inform the people, to say, this is what a judicial review is, this is how it can benefit you should you need one. Any member of the society can apply at any time for a judicial review once you're before the court of anything. Anybody it is open to. The judicial review seeks to find out whether the laws that were used against you were used fairly. Whether were you being targeted? That is simple what the judicial review. So when the Gleaner put out the headline that says the Prime Minister seeking to have law struck down, that was misleading by the oldest newspaper in the Western Hemisphere. It was misleading by the newspaper that is run by the only media house boss in Jamaica to have endorsed a political candidate. Now, are those two things tied in? I don't know. I don't want to say. I cannot say. I don't know the thinking of the man. But the man stepped out and he endorsed a political candidate. And the newspaper that he run, in my opinion, is doing its absolute best to tear down the hardest working government Jamaica has had in the last 40 years. That is the Gleaner. Oh, yeah, record Blade Brown. Everybody is calling on the ears. Blade Brown say my record. Everybody calling on the ears. Let me tell Blade Brown, say, fuck you. I don't give a fuck where your record. Allow me. Go and record that and play that again. Tell everybody, say, Chuck Findlay tell you if fuck off. Hey, that's why I take a couple days off, you know, because I kind of hot-head phone, you know. That's why I take some days off, here. Record anything you want. The only shit me give there in the toilet. Anyone I know. I can't know who say me dying for now come say you know sue me. And that me want to know. Me well want one now come and make we meet in a court. Any one of them just line up one and come. Me well, hey, you know who me want to sue me to? Say if you no can convince Mark Golden to sue me because I call him thief. Please. And him me want to sue me, you know. To one of you who have him here, say if you no can convince him to sue me. Tell him say one man dey on TikTok where always I call him thief. And if he can sue me, me and him meet in a courthouse. Me beg for that every day. Big him. Tell him if he can sue me, me and him meet up in a courthouse. That me want. Bring him come. But me not left on. As me say, 190 years old is the Gleaner. And the Gleaner would have known better than to run that headline. To dumb down the society rather than have teachable moments. Where you teach people how things work. That is the job of media. That is the job of the media houses all around the world. But we have one now that is hell-bent and dumbing down the population. Yeah? Miss everyone, they know me by name, I don't hide my name. See my name there? Just change the Chuck to Charles and you have my name. Me no hide it, you know. You can me say I well want to sue me. Because me want me and him step in a courthouse one day. This problem with them, you know. They now go sue nobody with sense and go eat that then we sue. Right? Me well want one of them come to me one day. But when the Gleaner ran that headline, that misleading headline, to cloud the judgment of the Jamaican people, they did their public a disservice. That's what they did. a couple of years ago, when they had there was a report about Peter Bunting when he was at the FLA. All right, Shauna, bless up yourself. There was a report came out from the Integrity Commission about Peter Bunting when he was at the FLA. And Peter Bunting chided the Integrity Commission, say he would, until they fix this, I will be limiting my dealings with them. Yes, that's what he said about the Integrity Commission. I will be limiting my dealings with them until they correct the mistake. 2 days later, them join at them shell and then they exonerate Peter Bunting. Yes, exonerated him. He did nothing wrong and we free him. At the time, Mark Golding stood by his friends and said, big up yourself, Dujan. And say, we should let the process play out. Let's see it. Yeah. When one of his closest confidants was accused of taking part in kids' meal, he stood by him, urged the people, please, let the investigation done. But now because you're power hungry, you're bad for resignation and people need to go. You need to go back down a country, down at the Maroon Hill, which part the 2 men and did their highly up, make them finish the job. That's what them do, Zeus. Them use the media to dumb down people so they can jump up and tell them anything. What is going on now is teachable moment for a lot of people in Jamaica. Whole heap of people don't understand the process that is going on. Whole heap of people. so you go do John. Teachable moment for a lot of people. But people take the opportunity to dumb you down. Right? If we had a highly educated society, the Integrity Commission would never put out that piece of garbage where them put out what there. But them put it out knowing that them have them plans in the media where we spin it the way they want. And then put out that report for one single reason. That report was sent to Parliament for one reason only. You know, had nothing to do with Andrew Company them. You know, had nothing to do with no bank account with him parents. You know, had nothing to do with no unexplained wealth. I can tell you the single reason. There is one transaction in that report that they wanted in the public domain. One transaction. And let me see if anybody in the chat can guess that transaction there. One transaction they wanted to put in the public domain. Thank you, Shana. Thank you, Shana. The SSL transaction. That is the single piece, that is the one line that they wanted in the public domain. They wanted nothing else in the public domain. If they could just put the report and put the line in there alone, they would have do it. But they have to mix it up in somewhere. I remember on the same day it was tabled in Parliament. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, it's the same time it was tabled in Parliament. Dayton Campbell have on Twitter the SSL section of it. Oh, what did I read here? Did I read SSL? Yes. It was for that single reason why the Prime Minister business was exposed. Now, I saw somebody comment on a post and they wrote that if I'm in a position and they bring in a forensic audit to audit me, and if I not still I go further, I'm gonna get the best lawyer and sue them. But the Prime Minister is not suing anybody. The Prime Minister is requesting a judicial review. So all of the media also come say, I try to get some laws struck down. Yes, there was some laws and statute named in the filing. And those are the laws and statute that is checking to see were they fairly used against me. Were they fairly used against me? And the answer is no. Because all of the shithouse them work at Integrity Commission, the same shithouse them that was collecting $750,000 every month, starting in 2021 when they held on to the first declaration for the Prime Minister. Every month starting in 2021, they were going to the bank collecting $750,000 cash. And me don't hear none of the people them in a civic society asking about that money. Where it come from? Where did it go? Who took it? And why the man that was robbed and shot is keeping silence? Silent, eh? Why? Those are the questions that a 190-year-old newspaper should be asking. Who shot the man at Integrity Commission? Why isn't he talking about it? Why is he hiding from the police? And why, after the Integrity Commission threatened the police force, they then want to refer the Prime Minister that the same police force where them threatened a couple of weeks ago should investigate the Prime Minister? Hold on, let me see if we can find Judge Davis. Judge Davis said thing about the police force a couple of months ago, you know. And I don't think anybody paid any mind. Judge Davis said that when the Integrity Commission put out its report in June, and they accused the police of dereliction of duty, basically, them say the police not doing its job because them not getting no update on the gentleman that was robbed. And the police say, no, it's not we not doing the job. We are waiting on your person to come and give us a report. And immediately after that, Judge Davis said he got a report that the entire police force was threatened. Yes. They sent letter to every single member of the police force threatening them. So if we no ever go against we again, we are going to investigate the whole of Uno. I'm trying to find that report by Judge Davis. Judge Davis said he was working on a story, but the hurricane came and all of that get lost in translation. Right? But it is still there. So I wanted to urge him to continue that report so we can get to the bottom of it. But it's the same force now that the Integrity Commission find time for threaten. That there once again now is recommended senior members only. Thank you, genuine one. Yes. Well, we know so them now. They no investigate the local flies them, but yes. So the same police force that them threaten is the one that they are now asking to fairly investigate the Prime Minister to them. Now, how can we now trust that? Now, I am not accusing the members of the FID of anything, you know. FID is one of the finest department of the police force. One of the finest. Right? But by nature of what they did, it brings everything into question. And one of the questions that we should ask is literally, how much power does the Integrity Commission have? How much power do they have? That is a fair question that we should ask. How much power does the Integrity Commission have? That they are able to threaten the police. They are threatening the JCF. If me threaten the JCF, me line up behind bars or worse. But they are able to do it as a body. Sit in their office and threaten the JCF. They are very much abusing them power, genuine one. Very much abusing them power. So as I said before, the report was sent out only for that one SSL transaction. That's what they wanted. And I see Gleaner ran a report yesterday that says Usain Bolt is stressed out about things. But if my memory serves me right, it was the same Gleaner company that ran an article last week saying that several SSL depositors or investors are lining up to collect their money, including Usain Bolt. It was in the Gleaner just last week. They ran that story. But then now the Lord and Master say, make we see if we can can do a little more damage. So run this one now. Right? Now, there are those comrade, what of them, then they on your record too, who main goal is to try and say SSL and FinSac are the same thing. That is the main goal. If you say SSL and FinSac are the same thing. Two things about SSL when we want to address. SSL is a private institution that was the victim of internal fraud. FinSac was an orchestrated robbery of the Jamaican people that was planned and executed by the government. Where is the G General? Now, the governor general not one of them situation here, you know. That is the difference between the two for all those who I compare. One of them a private entity, the victim of internal fraud. Government as the regulator stepped in and is doing its job to make sure that every single investor, not just Usain Bolt, the legend whom we respect to the ground we run pan, not just him. Musa, me tell you all the while, you know, me say, listen to me, brother. Yeah, just walk with grace. Yeah, walk with grace. Usain Bolt and everybody will be compensated. Unlike FinSac, all who tuned into Chops Media last week hear me Shaq Willis' story. All who tune in listen to his story and hear, you know, he no get no form of redress from the then government. But everybody, and bear in mind, and here, more no for no come out there listen to me, think of this. For a party that claim to love the poor, tell me why it's only Usain Bolt money you hear them talk about. Usain Bolt no poor, you know. Yeah, Usain Bolt no poor. Good look youth, right up from the ashes, pull up himself, but he no poor no more. And now again, I am not saying that the man no forget back his money, you know. But there were several poor investors at SSL. I have never heard the PMP or the operative mention one of them yet. Luckily, the government in charge is ensuring that everybody get back their money. We are not just looking out for the rich and famous. It's the only tactics them know, children. No? Only tactics where them know of the assassinate character. They don't know nothing else. They don't know policies. They don't know how to implement policy. They don't know growing of economy. They don't know them something there. So they only know character assassination. Right? So the government is working to ensure that everybody that is associated Right? Everybody will be compensated and make whole again. Not just the rich, not just the famous, but everybody. Well, Patricia said to me, Patricia said, done some back of the class, get lost. But Patricia, you know, things say you worse than if you're there, so I listen to somebody where they're at the back of the class. I may be at the back of the class, but you're like school in the summer. When then you figure that out, you make me know here. I may be at the back of the class, but you're like school in the summer. Anytime you figure what that means, you make me know here, Patricia. Yes. So the government of the day don't just care about making sure say the rich facts so them can get good headline. No. The government is working and is finding out what went wrong. How do we ensure that this doesn't happen again? Right? A couple months ago, when the owners tried to lock up SSL and shut it down, and the government said no. Oh, my apologies. That is that was my night music. Hush. Yeah, man. I didn't know it was that loud. Yes. So the party where claims that they love poor has not mentioned any of the poor investors at SSL. The party that said that they created a brand new set of poor in the 90s has not mentioned anything about the lesser investment. And as I say, as a fan of track and field, a fan of Usain Bolt need to get back every dollar of his. But he will under this administration. Right? He will under this administration. And I am confident of it. Because this government has proven itself to be the most caring government Jamaica has seen in the last 40 years. In the last 40 years, this is the most caring government. We have never seen a government before that hand out 350 houses to the poorer class. We have never seen that. I dare any comrade if you can't tell me when that was ever done. 350 and another 300 under construction as we speak. Those are to benefit the poorer class. 617 young people collect scholarships to go study public health at university. Damian Crawford did say I have one in a family plan. 617 in the first batch. And that is just from one of the scholarship program that the government have available. From just one. That is from the Ministry of Health scholarship program. Yeah, that is just from one. There's another 600 million in scholarship given away. I think they said they have not done the official handing over yet of that one. Right? So, one of the questions that they love to ask is, what have you done for the poor? Yes, we are trying to get them out of poverty. We believe, I and the government where I support believes that every single Jamaican, and we have to admit, say, somehow we miss with chance. Yes, some people miss them chance and you can't ball for that. Some people miss them chance. But we have to build for the future. And that is what this government is doing. Building a Jamaica for the future. The kind of Jamaica where me inherit is not the same one where my daughter come inherit. Yes, the same Jamaica when me inherit as a man, when me should have built my little life in the 90s, but the PMP was busy dismantling Jamaica under the watchful eyes of Lindos Road and North Street. Back then we had one journalist. One journalist at the time was fighting them, and that was a man named Wilmot Perkins. Wilmot Perkins was the only journalist that was fighting against them at the time to try to expose them nastiness. Lindos Road and North Street was quiet. Right? Quiet when they were busy dismantling Jamaica. So now, the generation that should have been inheriting and expanding have to be building. Now, them come and tell you say horse dead and cow fat. And Junko belly drop out on the road, why not never happen? But again, I will ask this question. The People's National Party ran Jamaica for 18 and a half unbroken years. For 16 out of those 18 years, they implemented new taxes and increased taxes. What did they do with those tax dollars? Any comrade there if you come answer me, come and answer me. What did they do with it? Look at the contrast now. 8 years in power, 7 years of no new taxes. 8 years in power, 7 years of no new or increased taxes. And so far, I'm gonna listen to it now. I might get charter break, but listen to me carefully. Where do I start? 4 hospitals under construction. 3 of them with local money. 4 major road projects. 160 police stations rebuilt or retrofitted. 7 new boats for the Coast Guard. 1,400 vehicles for the JCF. The largest salary increase in the history of the public sector. 170 buses for the JUTC. A $20,000 give back for persons who pay them taxes. And me understand, say, whole heap of the unemployed people them run go try get back tax refund. If you not pay tax, how the hell if you get tax refund? Eh? Those are a few that happens within 7 years of no new or increased taxes. But for 16 years of new tax every day, 16 years of taxation, the PMP can't point to nothing. Right? Them cannot point to a thing and say, we did that. The concept of economic growth and the government benefit from it is lost on the PMP. That is why one of their more senior members is telling that the first act in government is to add a 1.5 percentage point on GCT. Mark Golding said at his conference that when should he ever get the chance, free health care will be a thing of the past. No, no. I have a very good friend, comrade friend who live up in a Mark Golding constituency who spent a couple days in the hospital, benefited from the free health care, is gonna benefit from the government's $1 million. I forgot the name of the program. He's gonna benefit from it. I would like to know if he's a supporter of Mark Golding's plan to remove or to put back the cost to healthcare for the people of Jamaica. Marky G say free healthcare will be a thing of the past under Fihim regime. Damian Crawford say 1.5 percentage points will be added to GCT. Damian Crawford also say him don't believe in a tax give back. So when the Prime Minister and the Minister of Finance can go over the budget and say, listen to me, we are able to cut away this, we are able to do, because we don't need this anymore, we can balance and give back the people some benefit. Damian Crawford say him and his party don't believe in that. Damian say tax one country and them will collect tax and them will tax people. Again, I will ask any member of the comrade team who they are. 16 years out of taxes, increase and new tax every year. What did they do with that money? What them do with that money? Them want somebody tell me. Right? What them do with that money? Right? 16 years of new tax compared to 7 years of no new tax. And this is the party where every single dunce out there feels say, oh, them so corrupt, them so corrupt. Because you know make the PMP pull wool over on eye. Yes, the People's National Party, who is very good. Very good. My good friend Chap said it one day and I never forget it. Chap said, the PMP are so good, they will convince a man will just eat him Sunday dinner say hungry. And it proven to a lot of these people. I saw a man commenting one day how things hard in Jamaica. The way things hard, him just what they insuring truck for 200,000. Insuring bus for 100,000 and give him picnic $20,000 every month, 28,000 every month. And that same man with that level of prosperity was telling you say nothing going on for him. That is the operations of the People's National Party. They always make you feel like you not do nothing can go on for you. We have to come do something for you. We have to come help you. The Jamaica Labour Party will tell you this. We will give you the tool, but you have to farm the land yourself. We will give you the rod and the bait, but you have to catch the fish yourself. So we are creating a country that everybody has a chance. No, Zood Bernard, I know, Ashore Bank alone, you know. It's not Ashore Bank alone in borrow from, you know. Because when they left office, 75% of the country's debt was held by local persons. Who are these local persons? I don't know. But I can point out to you that coming out of FinSac, only 2 financial institutions were standing. One was later sold for nearly $3 billion. So them high interest, when he tell the IMF bye-bye, him could go borrow money without any guardrail. No guardrail wasn't there when he borrowed the money. There was nobody to look and see what they do with it. So them could have borrowed $110 billion, spend $2 billion with their little friend them, and pocket the rest. So when you hear a man come, and he jump up on the stage and tell you, say, me a top of Norris, me rich already, me no come here to scrape. Lie ma tell. Lie ma tell. That man is the architect of scraping. Mark Jefferson Golding is the architect of scraping. And people like them, why Meshach Willis have to live in a less than ideal circumstances. And people like them makes Valerie Dixon have to walk around with her head hanging in our own country. Business person like them, they who work hard and build up them brand. And them, you know, them a come telling about them, they come here to scrape. I want to make them a come pint on the Prime Minister who shown you the way. Who teach you to say, listen to me, government no have to tax on every year for the country bill. Yesterday, I did a stitch of a young lady video. And somebody commented and said I was disrespecting her. And I explained to her that in no means did I mean to disrespect her. But I realized that lots of these young persons, them like to pick up the noise and run with it. Yes, them pick up the noise. This we hear people say. Mr. Vegas and his live yesterday say, him used to hear as an entertainer, people used to always say, oh, the two parties are the same. And him used to agree with it without doing any checks. I gotta prove something to you now, what I say every day. Once you educate yourself in a Jamaica, you will never vote PMP. Mr. Vegas went back to school and educated himself. And I don't know if it's by coincidence, but Mr. Vegas said he can't vote PMP. Once you educate yourself, you will never vote PMP. So, look on all the people when see on social media run up and down and talk about PMP. Well, I'm see where Chris only, I pin Chris only comment as well. Chris only said 20,000 can cook dinner for a family of 3. Then why you not cook it for a family of 2, Chris, if you can't do it for 3? Put it this way, Chris. You see the family of 3, them are going to use the 20,000 and make up what they didn't have before. And I'm telling you all right, that is the mindset. Not because you can spend 20,000, that means that somebody else can do it. Yeah? Don't forget that. Not because you don't know if you do it. Everybody where you say go collect them 20,000 happy. So, you just don't go collect it because you can't get it. It's not good for you. I mean, I feel say you don't qualify because you know, so like TikTok money not qualify you, you know. That's why the gentleman from Canada can apply, you know, because TikTok money not qualify you. Caps and roses not qualify you, forget the local 20 grand where the government are give to its people. Those things are give back for persons who play by the rule. And yes, it might be 20 now, but it will go increase eventually. Every single year in America, the people them look forward to them tax refund. You ever talk to your American them and they tell you say March are the best time for them because that's what they get them look tax refund. Jamaica is now making you can look forward to one little tax refund. Yes, one little 20 grand. It stop a gap. You can go supermarket. Chris say he can't cook Sunday dinner, but Chris is a damn fool. It can buy 1 week supply of grocery. And the 20 grand he said, me need to go back go look. 2 grand he said, then me know whole heap of family actually will use all $1,000 and cook Sunday dinner. So again, you fool. Oh, him forget 10. Oh, my sorry, Chris. Type it again. But as I say, it is a start. And that 16 years of taxation, the PMP never good back nobody $1 in a tax refund yet. The People's National Party, after taxing the people of Jamaica for 16 out of 18 years. No. Sorry, let me correct that. 18 and 4, 22 and a half years. And them would have taxed you for 20 out of it. So 20 years out of taxes. And the People's National Party has never ever given back $1 single in tax refund. The Jamaica Labour Party, 8 years in power, 7 years of no new taxes, is giving you back some tax refund. Pupa G, what can go so? Well, let me see what that man has said now. Who said this? That are no money. Well, if I no money for you, just don't take it. For all of those who believe that 20 grand can't do nothing for them, just not take it. Leave it for the people them who need it. Is that an impossible concept? If you believe, sorry, if you believe that 20 grand can't help you, 20 grand are no money, then just leave it for the people them who want 20 grand. Who don't have to go for it. And I can bet all of who there so types of 20 grand and no money, Uno was the first online to sign up for the 20 grand. All I can bet Uno. Say Uno was the first in line. Uno was the first in line to sign up for the 20 grand. That's what we can bet Uno and win. But that's how PMP work. PMP discourage people from taking benefit where they take. The story has always been told of a man in a St. Thomas. When the government was building some house, him convincing friends, say, no, take no house from government, them are wicked. And his friend no sign up for none of the house. When his friend check, and him that a collect house key. Yes. The same man who tell him, say, no, take no house from them are wicked. When his friend look over there, so him a collect house key and his friend still homeless. My good comrade friend, we come from Marky G constituency. When him there in the hospital bed, and me have to tell him about the programs them when can benefit from. Because him good member of parliament, Marky G, now tell him. Because he want the man come beg him and him look like him a dad's. Look like him a champ, my father, and he just say, no, that's what they want. Most of them now work, Charlie. So they now nothing for collect. That's why them are leak out against it. That's why them leaking out against it, because them have nothing. Tap up the screen, me people. Why me not see the heart to go up? Send up the heart them, man. Send up the heart them. Right? That is how them operate over the years. The PMP now nothing for offer nobody. If me collect my own already, no, you want to see me out of the tax bracket, you know. Yeah, me out of the tax bracket, me can qualify for it. Yeah, man, me outside that tax bracket. Sorry, me outside the tax bracket, but you know, for all those who can so collect for them own, man. But that's how the PMP them work. They will distract you. They will tell you not to collect something that they are collecting around the corner. Then we tell you, say, no, take nothing from government, while them run they so I collect everything where them forget. Big up yourself, Mr. Worldwide. That's how we have to be careful of them. That is note every message where the PMP have over the last couple of months. Them I tell you, say, if you have more than one bank account, something wrong with you. Because them the ones who don't achieve nothing. So them a try use a man wealth against him. In a 2016, them tell you, no, say, if you build one big house in a Jamaica, something wrong with you. Them always trying to keep you from achieving stuff because them don't like to see when you do it. Them don't like to see when you achieve anything. So then tell you, say, big house no good. Then try to fight down the Prime Minister for him house first. Then try fighting down because him have some business. In business with overseas, then fight down that. Then the Prime Minister bring him business out here, them a fight it down same way. The PMP don't like to see when you achieve anything. The PMP want you to always stand outside them door and beg. That's what they do. They want to see you outside them door every day with your hands stretched out. So they can scrape out them pot and give you look something and you come back tomorrow go beg again. They are not interested in you elevating yourself and your family. They are not interested in you trying to create a generational wealth. The last time the PMP was in power, sorry, not the last time, but the time before that, they would have ripped out the bottom of every can of generational wealth that was created in Jamaica. Now, the only set of people under Fidem regime that had generational wealth created was the leadership. Was Peter Bunting, Mark Golding, Omar Davis, and P.J. Patterson. Them came out as billionaires. Me no hear nobody ask to spot them get for them money, you know. Right? Me say Mark Golding. Mark Golding, who is the PMP president, the party where claims that they love poor people. Mark Golding is investing in lower income houses in the Bahamas. Marky GB people. The president of the party where say they love poor. Is investing in lower income houses in the Bahamas. Now, is there anybody in Jamaica that could possibly do with some lower income house investment? Could Jamaica have done with an investment in some lower income houses? Why would the president of the People's National Party, the so-called prime minister in waiting, find it better to go invest in lower income homes in another country? Remember, you know, all the prime minister did was register a company in a St. Lucia, you know, and people chastise him for it, you know. And him, as the prime minister, he led from the front and locked down that company and bring it back home. But the leader of the People's National Party is investing in lower income houses in the Bahamas. Me no see none of the homeless comrade them are asking then Marky G, you couldn't invest in a Jamaica? None of them not ask if Marky G, you couldn't just invest in a Jamaica, make we can get one of the low income houses. No. Uno party leader don't give a shit about Jamaica and Jamaicans. It's only one thing in a Jamaica Mark Golding care about, and it's the net international reserve. The net international reserve when one come put in approval. That is all them interested in. They don't give a shit about, you know. The NIR money into Ashana. The NIR money is what I want. That are the only thing in a Jamaica I give a shit about. Educated people don't vote, man. Me tell you now, me say all the while. Chavi, I don't just see Chavi Papi in a while ago. Chavi grew up in a PMP household. But the moment he became educated, he realized that he can't vote for them people. One and only winner, the same thing. Phoenix King, the same thing. Joshua James, same thing. Mr. Vegas, same thing. Once you people are educated, them will no longer support the People's National Party. Because people with sense, people who can think, people who is not interested in dumbing down the society will realize a government that can do so much in 8 years without any increase or new taxes must be a caring government. Must be. Any government that can take the time to invest in the least among us. Must me say 350 houses given away so far. The only qualification that you need to get one of those houses is somewhere to put it. You don't need anywhere else to put it. Just somewhere to put it. Right? 350 given out so far, with another 300 under construction as we speak. And I am not talking, and I don't want to sound like we wasn't appreciative of it then. I'm not talking the little board structures that was given away by Food for the Poor. I'm talking well-built, concrete, 2 and 3 bedroom dwellings. Well-constructed 2 and 3 bedroom houses. I see Mr. Patmore down at Trelawny say my bill 8 by 10. 8 by 10 tabernacles to give out to people. And I said to you, Mr. Patmore, Jamaica, we are in a hurricane zone. We are trying to move away from board structures. Collect a little more money, Mr. Patmore, and build some better posts for the people and where they can feel safe in our hurricane come. We can't build board house in a Jamaica. Me see one American celebrity come here come give away must see 35 board house. And the PMP supporters, them was up in arms. Them are treating like a Jesus. When the Prime Minister of your country has given out 350 2 and 3 bedroom dwellings to the least among us. But a man we can't give a board house are your hero. Check the mindset, you know. Check the mindset. The Prime Minister give a concrete house. Mr. Patmore give us some board house. And him, the PMP, them a lift up. Check the mindset of PMP. That's what we want to know start reason. Now, I was accused yesterday, say, I don't like when people speak their mind. And I believe, say, people, every citizen, must be extremely critical of them government. People must hold government to account. But from the minute you have to tell life, you do it, something wrong with you. If you're going to criticize the government, criticize for something good. Don't compare a government that is rebuilding St. Thomas. You remember, you know, a couple of weeks ago, St. Thomas was known as the forgotten parish. A couple of weeks ago, St. Thomas was the forgotten parish. When the Goodyear factory and the banana industry was crushed under PMP, it was the forgotten parish of St. Thomas. St. Thomas in a 2020 didn't have even a traffic light. Not even a traffic light never there at St. Thomas. Now St. Thomas is being modernized. Thank you. That's where the name is, Lobia Parish. Now it is being modernized. The land in a St. Thomas now is about 10 times its value. That's what development does. And then compare somebody who ruled for 18 years and locked down Jamaica to somebody who in power for 8 and a build it back. And people must take on serious. Rosie, bless up. People must take on serious. Mark Golding, Peter Bunting, them no new to politics. They were there. They sat at the table in the 90s. And let me repeat what Chaps me that said the other day, my good friend. Chaps are my brother from another mother, you know. Yeah, man. In the next life, Chap would have been my brother. But sorry, the life here, so, you know, I have to just heal him up. But Chap said, if they were able to do that sort of damage when they only have the years of power, imagine what they can do when I feed them signature matter. Think of it, you know. The damage that they were able to architect and build out in the 90s is only the years of power they had. Them have to beg Omar Davis or PJs to get this sign for me. Sign off this. Implement the policy. No, them have to beg that. And they were able to cause that damage. This time around, should the Jamaican people make that mistake, the only signature that will matter is their own. Imagine the kind of damage that they can do now with no guardrail. And we know, say, the media not going to hold them accountable. The shithouse people and what they call themselves civic groups not going to hold them accountable. People like Erica Miller not going to hold them accountable. Imagine the damage that they will do. And remember, they have done it before. Let's take a walk. Hold on. I will follow. Excuse me one moment, people, while I go take a glass. No, I'm not drink no water, you know. Yesterday, I blend up some nice beetroot and carrot and them thing there, you know. So, I go drink a glass of it. Yes. In the meantime.
I was born in a 2-bedroom boardhouse.
In the meantime.
My father is still a farmer and my mother is a retired civil servant. I never born with no gold spoon in my mouth.
Old Espana. Him grandmother Banya. Him grandfather Banya. Ayana Banya. Ayana Banya. Until him Banya. When we broke out him Banya. So him not live ya. So him not live ya. And you bring in a message to all young people who don't know progress. We are show progress. Except we lick them with more
Lick them
house.
with whoopers.
Lick them with hope house.
There you see that, people. One glass of nice natural juice. Juice alone.
Lick them with a bigger airport. We will Wi-Fi universal. We give them Wi-Fi universal.
Wi-Fi universal.
And then we lick them with the free healthcare. Tough
The free healthcare where Mark Golden say, in first day in the office, he might go reverse it. First day in office, free healthcare gone. First day in office, 1.5 percentage on GCT. Gone. Right? But that is the PMP for you. PMP don't believe in giving back anything to the poor. PMP believe in creating poor and keeping them that way. I know me say it, you know. Me telling all the while, I say, some of the time, I wish when me come up here, so I did lie me I tell Pandem, but I no lie. Thank you, Angela. I like to hear that. Right? The man say, from day one, no more free health care, and the 1.5% when Nigel and Andrew take off a GCT will be going back on. That is a promise from the PNP. And those are the only kind of promise where the PNP keep. The taxation ones. Only kind them keep are the ones for taxation. But I say, when I come here, I don't need to tell lie on the PNP. Everything where I tell you now is there. It is proven. Sorry, no pun intended. But that's how they operate. Thank you, Andrea Henderson. Right? In 8 years, well, let me say me can find back my list. I had a list here of all that we've done. What let me still have? I still have it somewhere, you know, me no dash it away. That list is very vital. Nope, it look like me lose it. That list is very vital. Of all that we have achieved in the last 8 years. And it is only the beginning. Now, PNP will tell you, say, oh, everything we did have, that's what we did have planned. That is a well-known fact, of course. Keep people prepared, chairs and benches. The poorer them keep you, is the easier you are to manipulate. Remember, you know, we saw the video of people collecting them envelope for go to conference. I know lie with help on them. We saw the video. Which one of the song you want to hear, sweet tips? Which one of the song? Which song? Which song? You have to tell a whole song I play now. If you tell me which song you want to hear, I'm going to play it. Just name the song where you want to hear and we'll play it, because guess what? There's a song for every occasion, you know. At this them no like. At this them no like.
Civil servant, I never born with no gold spoon in my mouth.
Hold on there. What this man says that? When say Philippe? Let me see what he say so. Where Mark say? Me can't find what he's saying about. Sorry, This is what them don't like. Because somebody will come from the grassroots has risen up to the top, and that alone I give them problem. Them say Mark Barney, but I know you can't prove it. Remember, Barack Obama did have to prove some Barney US. I know Mark can't prove some Barney Jamaica. JLP is not responsible. That's what him say. One man can't so wicked. So if I know JLP, then who responsible? Poopa. Hey, that's why I'm telling you all the while. Say, educated people don't support PMP. And we can't tell because a comment like that tell you that them people are not educated. The People's National Party ruled Jamaica from 1989. I think it was September 1989 to February 2007. September 1989. Somebody can carry me get the election month wrong. To September 2007 to February 2007. During that time, St. Thomas was decimated. St. Thomas was decimated. Yeah? St. Thomas never have nothing. Well, we now go back there. So February 1989. Thank you, sweet tips. Right? And during that time, St. Thomas was decimated as a parish. When the Goodyear factory locked down, yes, that's what them call it, the forgotten parish under PMP. When the Goodyear, that was the bread and butter at St. Thomas, with the banana plantation and them things out there. And all of that was decimated under the PMP. Now the Jamaica Labour Party has come to power. And we have seen it fit to invest back into the people of St. Thomas. Now, a brand new highway is being built to St. Thomas. Serge Island, thank you Angela Grant. Serge Island was there to lock down. Right? All of those locked down under the PMP. And you are coming here to tell us that the development we are going on St. Thomas, no. I know Jamaica Labour Party responsible for it. I'm going to go read a book, please. Read a book. I'm now going to send you to the web. Read a book. Thanks to the investment, the vision, the leadership of this government. 2 years ago, St. Thomas had the first traffic light installed. You know why they never had no traffic light out there? because they never have no road. Now they finally get road where they can put up light pan. St. Thomas finally get one KFC. Never had one before. St. Thomas is being given a brand new town center. Check who. Hey, that's what, listen, hold on. Let me pin this again. This is idiot now say invest back into themselves. Check who owns the development. If it's not the same. Why? How the fuck could you own public? Me say you no fool no fuck. Who own what development? You mean the town center where the taxpayer money are bill? Who own it? Me say, but hey, me can't see one set of people so fool. It's a town center, your jackass and a road. It's not a private mall I build up for rent out. Jesus Christ, people fool. You know, see when me tell you, say educated people will never support PMP. It's because of, see there, RJ88 in Dunce. The man want to know who own the town center where the government of Jamaica build. If I know the same people and their friend. It's a town center, your jackass. Nobody know who own it. Are the government, are the people who own a fiwi. But I that you go around and tell people, say when the government build one road, are their friend who own it. No, taxpayers' money are build them. Them belong to the taxpayers. You no stop get me angry with no stupidness. When you know, listen to me. So when you know them dumb sitting there, you no wait and go over Reedy. And Reedy alone entertain them dumbass fuckery there because he get paid for do it. You no can't come here so with that, Virgin. Now, what me say? A brand new road I built through St. Thomas and no RJ. I know nobody own it, a government road here. The town center is a public development project and nobody know own it and no private somebody. Nobody come here say what the foolish is. Anytime you know how them fuck question there, you know wait until you know say Reedy, you know go over Reedy, go ask him. Him we entertain them there because of them fuck with their love lap him tail and sit down. You know, no come here so with it with me. The man say who own the town say if I know the same people and his friend. How the hell you fit own government investment? Only thing a PMP in a power and a PMP. Next time when we ask about the St. Thomas Business Center, you can say built by labor. When they ask about the new Spanish Town Hospital, built by labor. When we ask about the Christiana Lega Highway 2000, built by labor. When we ask about the Montego Bay Ring Road, built by labor. Huey Hospital, built by labor. That's what we can point to and show. And nobody no own them RJ8. Here, a public investment. Cornwall Regional Hospital, built by labor. Built by labor. What the Prime Minister? Here come Mr. Boomrush. Boomrush are one of the dons them who bad mind the Prime Minister for his bank account. Welcome. You know make up the numbers. I appreciate you know. Then no same so chief. How you fi come here now a question public investment say somebody who own it? Because people who support the PMP don't know nothing about public investment and infrastructure development. They never see them part of doing something there yet, you know. And as me say, reason about their mindset. Reason about their mindset. They don't know what is public investment. Who build the center? Labour. They don't know what is public. Them not used to them party. I build up new school, new hospital, and them not used to them something there. So when them see them assume, say as somebody a build them and a collect. No, my friend. Government is supposed to invest in infrastructure. Government is supposed to invest in infrastructure. So when, yes, RJ, come back a class. Don't run out of class. I go learn something today. And I bet you never go power next like go ask them foolishness again. Because Chuck teacher. Boys, me never mean for rough you up, you know, but some of the time, you know, dunceness just burn off me little week when me have. Me apologize. Me never mean to tell you too, Clark. Accept me humble apology. Sorry, politics and sport. They say anytime you cuss a bad word, you must apologize to politics and sport. My apologies. Right? But you can't ask public investment, my friend. It's public. Nobody no own it. The only benefit you get is if you get a work on the site. Or if you get the contract for Billy. Right? If you get the contract for Billy, you're good. But those investments out there are for the people of St. Thomas. And I have not spoken about the hotel that will be constructed on Bob Marley Beach. That's how you wake up the life of a parish. That's how you give the people of St. Thomas hope. Good afternoon, Mr. Richards. Right? That's how you give the people of St. Thomas hope. You invest in them. You give them a chance where them can look around them community. The people who live in St. Thomas are now going to work with that difference in a them step. Because once again, them proud of where them come from. Once again, them proud of which part them come from. Not like under Hugh Richards' government. Not like under Hugh Richards' government where them did have to lock down and shame and go hide when you tell people say St. Thomas you come from. They say, well, me never hear about that yet. The Jamaica Labour Party government, led by Andrew Michael Holness, is building back stronger. Right? Building back stronger. We are building Jamaica, so when my little pitney grew up, then now I go through the struggles where the rest of we are go through. Business center is public-private investment. It's public investment, you Richards. It's public investment. It's the government of Jamaica investing in it. But RJ, hold on, RJ, man, hold on. Then of course we need private investors. Nobody's saying that there's no private investors. Do you want to be a private? I am a private investor. I am a private investor. But where Hugh Richards, me glad me see you, Hugh. Tell me, Hugh Richards, why is it that Mark Golding choose to go overseas, go invest in a low-income housing, Hugh Richards? Hugh Richards, if you can answer me that, tell me why Marky G believe it is better to go over Bahamas, go invest in a low-income houses when Jamaica there. Tell me, Hugh Richards, why is the Prime Minister in waiting, as you don't call him? No, me not say as you don't call him, as the opposition leader that is entitled for you. Why does he see beneficial or better to go to Bahamas to invest in low-income houses rather than to invest in the people of Jamaica? Eh? Me don't know who. I will if a moderator me have now. And some of them don't like you. Me don't need to hide that one there. Some of them don't like you. But you, Richard, if you answer me that one there, sir. How is the opposition leader find it best to go overseas, go invest in a lower income houses. Well, you type the answer no you, man, and you will wait pan, you know. Tell me why Marky G. I remember, you know, is uno same comrade did cost the Prime Minister about him local company in St. Lucia, which him lock down and bring home. But why is it the opposition leader, your party president, you Richards, is investing in low income houses in the Bahamas? Jamaica don't need low income houses. The people up at Arnett Guard now want low income housing. Hugh Richards, answer the question, man. I don't know where's a man will shy away from these things, you know. Where is the evidence? Philippians, do me a favor. No, let me find it for you. Let me find the evidence. Let me play it for you, you know. Because me tell you, if there's one thing you can accuse me of a whole heap of things, you know, but me not tell lie. Me tell lie, but the woman normally find out and vex with me. What did I do? Well, I have it here somewhere, you know. I have it here somewhere. I just need to find where I put it. The evidence is there, Hugh. Me can't search for it now. But the man is investing in low income houses in the Bahamas. And Hugh Richard, if you ask him for the evidence, you're as disingenuous as he is. The Tribune Online, thank you, there you go. The Tribune Online, but the Bahamas Tribune Online have the story. Here, Hugh Richard, I can't wait, make you go find it, read it, and then come back. 20 million US, 3 billion Jamaican. Yes, he is investing in the Bahamas, not Jamaica. Because the little homeless shitos in Jamaica, them can't turn me, no care about them. So me I go invest in the Bahamas and keep my money in the British Virgin Islands. All me want from Jamaica, I have to get me hands on the NIR. Hugh Richards want the evidence. I don't know what I did with that article, you know, but I had it. Be even converted to audio, you know, but I can't find it. You know, who me send it go give? There's send it to Joshua. Why all these people these days have this disappearing message? I have it here somewhere, me people, but me like give you evidence, you know. You know, man. Let me see, did I send it go give? I have it here. I know I have it here. Everybody these days have disappearing message. The Tribune. Hold on, I think somebody have it here. Andrew Chambers. Now man, me have the article there. What me need is the audio version. I had it converted to audio. Me can't go through the reading process and now the voice is not as strong as it used to be. I had it converted to audio. That's what I wanted to play through. But that is it. The president of the People's National Party find it better to go overseas to invest. You found the article? Better, it's not the article more. Me have it converted to have the article. I had it converted to audio. That is what I wanted to find back. I had it converted to an audio file. That's what I want to find back, but I can't find it back. But Petal, come on, bring up the article and go read it out for me there. Come, Petal. Yes.
Hold on,
Read it for you, Richard, to me there.
hold on, Chuck. So the I don't know how it pronounced. Tribune. Tribune. The one from 2022, right?
Yes.
Bahamian financial providers were yesterday told to prepare themselves. That one you want, right?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah. Bahamian financial providers were yesterday told to prepare themselves for increased competition after a prominent Jamaican group with over 1 billion in total assets unveiled plans to establish a physical presence here. Proven Group Limited, which is supplying the 20 million financing for the government's 365 lot Renaissance at Carmichael Housing Subdivision, told shareholders at its recent annual general meeting that it has been creeping into the Bahamas and is ready to set up bricks and mortar presence. So you hear that, you Richards? Him here? Make him.
Listen, man.
Okay. So then go partner with the government and
Yes.
a build social housing project. So what am I ask about where that said Mark Golding?
Where's the Mark Golding?
So who are part of Proven Group?
I work proving. What no,
No,
man,
but
man.
guess what they did, guys? Guess what they did with Andrew's decoration? They group up all of his companies and
Okay.
have it under his name.
Philippians, hold on, no.
And they did
Philippians, hold
not
on.
do that for Mark Golding.
Philippians, just
Hold
hold
on,
on a second. Just
Miss
finish read. You soon reach Mark Golding name. Just go and read.
Miss Orange to him. Christopher Williams, President and Chief Executive of Proven Management, the entity that manages Proven Group, was quoted by Jamaican media as saying the company already has great relationship with Prime Minister Philip Davis, KC, and his cabinet ministers. Within the three platforms, Proven Wealth Jamaica is well known, well established, and has been creeping into the Bahamas. So we have been flying in building relationships, and we're looking now to establish brick and mortar on the ground in Bahamas, Mr. Williams was reported to have said. Asked about the state of the Bahamian economy, he further replied, "It's rebounding very well. The international banking space in the Bahamas is very strong. The real estate space is strong, and of course, the tourism space is strong. We like the economy, so the prime huh? We like the economy, and so the Prime Minister and his ministers have been very welcoming to us. We have a great relationship with them. Proven Group has strong political connections in Jamaica. Proven Group has strong political connections in Jamaica. One of Proven's management's co-founders and current director, Mark Jefferson Golding, is leader of Jamaica's principal opposition party, the People's National Party, while another co-founder and fellow director, Peter Murcutt Bunting, served alongside him
Mr. Vegas, bless up.
of Portia Simpson.
Hold on, the better. Mr. Vegas, if you slow down there. You want you go again.
We're going to read it over again.
Yes. You, Richard, tell me when you hear Mark Golding name, you know.
Tell us when you hear Mark Golding and Bunting name. Proven Group has... So then say we over here, we can't read and we are counting words, but I'm going to count them one by... Proven Group has strong political connections in Jamaica. One of Proven's management
Co-founders and current director Mark Jefferson Golden is leader of Jamaica's principal opposition party, the People's National Party, PNP in brackets, while another co-founder and fellow director, Peter Murcott Bunting, served alongside him in the last of Portia Simpson Miller's cabinet. So you hear what I'm saying? You see my disrespect? Boho. I could have rewrite it.
No problem, man. If that you think, go check it up on the Bahamian Tribute.
The article didn't say, but let us update it.
But you're so in denial.
He's an opposition senator right now.
It was written by Neil Hartnell, the business editor. Another co-founder and director of both Proven Group and Proven Management, Garfield Gary Sinclair, is former chief executive at the Bahamas Telecommunications Company. The newspaper also saw photos earlier this year of Mr. Davis meeting Mr. Mark Jefferson Golden in Jamaica while attending the Carifta Track and Field Championships. So that a lie too?
As me say, find the Vegas say find the 20 million donation. Find the part where them tell you the money when donate to them. 20 million US. Read to that part they make here. To build low income houses in the Bahamas while Jamaicans here need low income housing too.
Okay. Jobeth Colby Davis, Minister of Housing and Transport, accompanied the Prime Minister on the trip and visited Jamaican low-cost housing developments while there. It is likely that the Renaissance arrangement were discussed at the time. The Progressive Liberal Party, PLP in Bahamas, also views the PNP as akin to its sister political organization in Jamaica. Proven's plans further highlight growing interest by Jamaican finance houses and investment houses in the Bahamian economy and funding projects here. Besides Proven's involvement with Renaissance, while being facilitated by Bahamas-based Simplified Lending headed by Robert Pantry, another Jamaican financial player, Cygnus Capital has recently funded 2 public-private partnership deals with the nation. Along with the 25 million in financing it has provided to Bahamas Striping Group of Companies subsidiary, Caribbean Pavement Solution, to fund road projects in Exuma, Cygnus also previously raised 9 million for the completion of the government administrative complex in 8 Mile Rock, Grand Bahama. That took its total Bahamas exposure to some 34 million. So that are the 25 million financing?
No. Them I'll tell you about the 20 million from Marky G differently from the Proven Group. It mentioned it in the article, man. 20 million from Proven given to the BMF to fund the low income housing product as them call it. Right, but the question is why?
Me think me find it.
Yes. Me know, Richard, it not gonna make no sense to you, my friend. It not gonna make no sense to you because you can't answer the simple question. Why is he? Diego, go home for me. Go home for me, Diego. No, sorry. Me not gonna do that to you. Your poor mother never do me nothing yet.
So this are the one where Mr. Hart, the 20 million housing finances shouldn't be secret deal. Another secret deal, that are it?
Yes.
Not so secret again, though.
That's
Wow.
a
It's
secret
supposed to
again.
be a secret deal.
So secret deal. I wonder what percent. I wonder what percent them I get it for.
Check it out.
Whatever them
Check
a
it
do.
out. The investment was supposed to
Oh,
cost a
because
total
him
of
is a
34 million
businessman.
US dollars. Hold on the truck. The investment would have cost a total of 34 million.
Open your mic. You must get a call.
Travi? Oh, yeah, Travi is back.
Mm-hmm.
No, Travi, yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah, man, yeah, yeah, now.
Yeah, me, I said the investment supposed to cost 34 million US dollars, which is equivalent to 5.394 billion Jamaican dollars.
Mm-hmm.
That could have bill out and bill.
All right. 20 million households.
Audio.
Hearing an echo? Because I'm hearing an echo.
Yeah, Angel, you're echo.
Audio.
Hearing an echo? Because I'm hearing an echo.
When
Yeah,
you
Angel, your mic is echoing.
We can't believe so then go over the people in country at the secret deal.
Yes, can I say them used to? Continue, Travi. You see, all right, you see,
yeah,
you
money,
recharge. You
I've been
recharge.
stuck on a rob up people.
Hold on. You see, there's your problem. How much of that is taxpayers' money? Tell me how much of what them talk about Andrew in the IC report are taxpayers' money. Me tell you, say, Uno is a bunch of hypocrite who don't like this. The only somebody who don't like to prosper is Uno white master, Mark Golden. Yeah? Uno white master don't likes him prosper, not true. Because him white and if you have things. But your skin black enough here, nothing.
All over article them a talk about the man and Marky G, them a hang out.
Yes.
Where this far. Oh gosh.
Are you guys hearing me now?
Yes, right here, you know. You know
I wasn't freezing, it was Travi. Travi phone was freezing up. He was echoing.
So the opposition, they say then do then go friend up. Then go friend up the government over there. Boy, so I opposition this a lick out.
Yes. And now another thing coming out of the Bahamas is that the deputy prime minister say, you know about the cartel concert thing they want to know what go on in there, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the deputy PM of the Bahamas say.
Bahamas or BVI?
No, the Bahamas. Say, you know, too sure about the cartel concert thing there, but me sure Marky just go talk to him friend, pull two strings, and he go, because that's what them like, the corruption. Right, but you, a BVI, okay, my apologies.
BVI, my mother pulled it up just now. BVI.
BVI. So them don't know about the cartel concert thing there. But you, Richard, the question is, why is it that Marky G find it better to go invest in another country rather than Jamaica? No. And you talk about whether that's taxpayers' money or not. I never, when Andrew did have in company at St. Lucia, where only did that cost him for, I never taxpayers' money.
Can you guys hear me now?
But me want to read the article here when we get a chance.
Hold on, Petal.
Hold
on, Petal. Hold on one moment. Hugh Richards and Richard St. Orbin in the comment. There's another person there who has been, talking. So to the three of you guys, I am putting up $1,000 if any of you can come and show us or tell us where in the IC report it says Andrew steal any money at all or any proof of him, illicitly enriching himself. I will give to you guys $1,000.
Trevor, and I will double that.
Money up on the table and them can't win
double
it.
That. Just come and show us in the report right there. Please.
The prize money gone up because Mr.
Yeah.
Vegas
So Mr. Vegas saying we double that too. Yes, so see them.
$5,000 now.
Yes, money is on the table, people. Guys, come and take it.
I'm not putting back mine. Mr. Vegas is not putting back his, neither is Chuck. So the
We're talking
total
US
amount on
dollar.
the table is $5,000 now. So Hugh Richard St. Harbin, and the other person who has been going at it all.
$5,000 US.
$5,000.
Is that over 700,000 Jamaican dollar? Come up.
Yes.
Come up, come take the box and tell we.
I'm gonna make sure so the report come.
You know, 1 year now, the case not finished. Then
Come
you
up in the box,
PM
come
do this
up.
and the PM that. So yeah, deflect now, Maja Kirk. Now you said the PM do this and him do that. You don't want the money. Come on.
See, Jack Marshall saying we had another 1,000, sir, 6,000 US dollar that now. Come feed. Anybody who have the answer, come and claim it.
And show us in the report where it says the Prime Minister misappropriated $1 single of public funds. That's what I want to know. You say him do this, him do that. Come up and show us in the report. 6,000 US the on the counter.
Chuck, you know, say somebody else when they bet them yesterday say she have money, come up in the box contact, and nobody no come up. I want to make everybody shut down now.
Can't reach. Them
Also,
cannot reach because propaganda them
Mr.
around.
Vegas said 10K.
The IC has no jurisdiction to send the report to no FID and no TAG. The
Mr.
TAG,
Vegas said
after
make
it was
it
sent to
10K.
Parliament, the report was
Any
stable.
comrade.
Go.
Any comrade who can come up. See it again, Mr. Vegas said 10K. And Mr. Worldwide said
10
2 to hit
500 US.
500 US.
I can say I'm at 500
It's right.
US.
Mr.
Hold
Vegas
on,
said make
guys,
it
hold on.
10.
Hold on.
And Mr. Worldwide said I'm at 2G USD to it. That's $12,000.
All right, hold on.
And 10 said $500.
The
Any
12,500.
comrade.
12,500.
Hold on.
That are over a
No, I'm
million
not joking.
Jamaican dollar.
I'm not joking. Like, seriously, guys, I'm not joking. Right? Me put my basket when me can reach it, and me put it at 1,000, right? The other rest of people put in their money, and we're at
And they
12,000.
sponsor £500 there. Papa Jesus. Any comrade. Every day on the pan so attack. Mr. Baker says it's not a joke, and it's not a joke for me either. Mr. Worldwide says I'm serious. So that at 12,500 US and £500. Every day on the pan social media, I run on the mouth. So you don't have a chance if you can collect over one. See, here that say 500 US, 13,000 US and £500. Any comrade, every day on the pan social media say, me looking at the report and me see it. Just come up now, prove it and collect.
All right, hold on. There's two things in the comment that I'd like to speak to. The first one is Richard St. Harbin, who says the charity US 32,000. What is that? First to comment, Mr. Richard St. Harbin, you obviously don't read. And it seems the same way with Mr. Stevens, who wrote a lot of things in the report. Because he does not have a charity. It's a non-profit. Non-profit and charities are two different things, and you have learned something.
And
Anyway,
I want to read.
you don't have to take my word for it. You can go and research it. All right?
Travi, I want to read an article.
Hold on. Before you go into that, Philippians, hold on. When next person want to respond?
No,
to?
man, I the same thing where you just address me at talk about. Me just a bit brief.
Go on.
There was a part in our article where they were talking about the whole affidavit that was submitted, and it says the PM in the affidavit has also disputed claims by the report that he misappropriated funds from his company Positive Jamaica Foundation. Holness, who said the foundation is not actively engaged in business, is used by him to make grants and donations or to assist persons from time to time who appeal to him for help. He said while the company is used for charitable purposes, it is not a charity and is not registered as such. So Richard St. Harbin, you need to stop spread propaganda.
Right. So that clears it up. That clears up that part. He says if he has nothing to hide, why he tried, say it that way, but may I paraphrase because I figure this year I tried to say.
Travi, he asked you Travi, we have to meet them where they are.
Right.
He never said this is what it is. Travi, we have to meet them where they are. A little bit down, right? Travi, him said to you, what is this? Him never said that is what it is, Travi. So meet him where him then, Travi, him not understand. So explain, Travi, please.
All right. So the 32,000 in the non-profit, remember, it's not a charity. It's not a charity. It's his non-profit, right? And maybe you don't know how these companies set up. All right. So you have in a business, there's a certain amount of tier. You shouldn't pay me if you teach you this, anyways. You have the operational level. That's where you have different companies registered. Okay, you have the operation level. You have is the holding company. You have the real estate investment. So the operation is the day-to-day business, which pays into the real estate. The real estate pays into the holding company, which, holds the assets. And then above that, you have two other tiers. I'm not going to mention because we can't teach you everything. All right? That's why there's so many accounts that money is moving through, because that is how you create legacy. Write that down in your head. What Mr. Holness has created for his family is generational wealth. He has moved his assets from his name and him as the person and put it into these companies and these holdings, so that when the kids come adults and they take control, it's not on them, but the companies exist that will outlive the children and go to the grandchildren, and from the grandchildren to the great-grandchildren, and on and on and on. That is called legacy. Yeah? So, for yourself, try to learn from Andrew Holness, because he's a living example to everyone of it as Jamaicans. Yeah? Coming from nothing to something today. And I'm so upset that you guys hate yourselves so much that you don't want to see your own kind be such a force in our own country. You want to sell him out, tear him down for a British white man who is the enslavers of our ancestors. Sick in our head. Mind twisted. Anyhow, kind of that go too far a while ago. But yeah, the 32,000 in the non-profit, it's his money. Yeah? It's just moving money through these businesses. That's how the people with money really handle money, yeah? So, learn that. You say one next thing, if him not have nothing to hide, if he not do anything, why try to stop it or why take them to court? They themselves has broken the law and broken their own rules and have refused to exonerate the man from the accusations which they have put out into society, and that's what the court case is about. I want to tell you something again. No, I think, what's his name? Kevin Stevens. Is it Kevin Stevens or whatever his name? He said that he will not certify the statutory declaration until he is satisfied. To my knowledge, the Integrity Commission is set up on laws and not on Mr. Stevenson's feelings. There are laws and rules to which they have to abide by. He cannot, there's no legal standing for him to hold on to the statutory declaration and don't certify it, because he, in his feelings, is not satisfied. So there's no legal basis for it. So in order to force his hand, we're taking it to court.
David, tell this gentleman what is our judicial review for me now, please.
Listen, we can't teach everything, man.
Stop him. In no sense, them done so.
When you say all ago?
It no matter how you explain to them, Chuck. It's like, because I'm sure they have been on more than one live and here, even on...
Answer me. Why nationwide proceedings? The fact that them send the report to TAJ and FID, the IC has no jurisdiction to do that.
Exactly,
they can do that during the investigation before the report goes to the parliament. Once the report is tabled in the parliament, it ends. Everything done. You don't need to go and read the Integrity Commission Act. It is in there. And because them know say, them can trick people like Uno, why them do these things. Them use lies to oppress you. Them lies are like mental chains. It a oppress Uno same one. Me tired of it, man.
I'm gonna charge you to come in that class. Yeah, you're gonna have subscriber only, man. You see, if you don't subscribe to Chuck page, you can't come a certain class.
Can't come a class.
Yeah, we're gonna have subscriber only, Mr.
Hey,
Vega.
you Richard, stick up in Marble and gone, because I don't see comment no more from me read the
But
article.
Mr. Brown,
European marble and gone.
a judicial review is all the Prime Minister is seeking the court help to do is to tell these people that these laws are to no use to run me down.
To order them. The court will look over the laws and what they have done and what they have presented and say, hey, you did not abide by this law, and you will have to adhere to it. That's
Simple.
what
That is a judicial review.
It's making sure all the boxes were checked and to make sure that you didn't overstep your boundary when it comes to law.
They
That's
did
it.
on so many fronts. They did on so many fronts by revealing his business setup when there's no evidence that required for them doing that. It's all theatrics. Nothing happened for them to have done that, revealing all that information.
That report came for one reason only. The only reason that
prejudice. To cause prejudice.
The SSL transaction. That is what they wanted in the public's domain. That is it. They wanted to put that in the public
privacy.
Yes.
Big time.
They wanted to put the SSL transaction in the public's domain. That is what they wanted. That is why that report see the light of day.
Yeah, mixed message. They wanted to send mixed message. They also wanted. You see the reaction what we get from the comrades? That is the reaction that they desired. That is the reaction when them say about 28. Even though it's 28 accounts were investigated, they walked away from that report saying that he has 28 accounts. They never go up on page 32 and see the amount of accounts that the Prime Minister have. Are they?
All right, Petal. All right, hold on, Petal.
Hold on, Travis. Yesterday thing is,
Angel, so we have to meet them with them there. And Richard St. Orbin came out again to say Vegas Vegas graduate from, I think it's the University of Florida, but anyway, we're not going to do that.
we not entertain that. What I was saying.
Richard St. Urban, you're done. And you're mute, you know. You're done.
The fact that you have to come out, come for try, tell we say you're bright, is proof enough that you're not.
But if you did bright, you'd have come up, country will nearly 2 million like you a while ago.
Never come on social media and post any credentials. If me and you have a conversation, let your points be your standing. Let the facts that you present be the ground that you stand on. I will not come out here to come and post any credentials to say, hey, I'm qualified to speak on the matter. I will never do that. Never ever. I don't know.
Exactly.
So almost 1.5 million I give away a while ago, plus an iPhone 16, and I know none of the bright sparks them can't demand a box.
It's still available. It's still available.
Can't demand a box.
One said that,
listen.
The case is
Anybody,
ongoing.
Chuck, I beg that you have a pen and paper nearby. Please write down the figures and the people who pledged the money, because you keep this going, you know. My $1,000 still stands. I can afford $1,000 and it still stands.
My 1,000 Chuck.
Well, I'm get pen and write down. I want for money for now, I know.
I want it for money. Mr. Vegas alone pledged 10,000. Plus, if you check the comments, Missy, you would pledge $500 US plus an iPhone 16. Plus, Missy, couple 500 pound right there, so. See it here. See, Paul Walter said 300 US on an iPhone.
Worldwide. Mr. Worldwide had said.
Mr. Vegas. Mr. Vegas is in the box, guys. Let's give him an opportunity to say something.
Hail me, General. Hail people.
Blessings, man. Blessings. Big up.
Yeah, man. Yo, Travis, I know say you're very, very intelligent. Hear youth? Our General, don't make them trick on in the people and make you think say we not no sense, you know. And I just want to hear my voice when you say, and I'm like somebody impersonate me and I say 10 grand. And me I say it. So when I have it on record to say, yeah, we can't carry me go court if me not pay you know. We are going to 10 grand. Me I put 10 grand out of my own pocket. Yeah, me not put it out of no charity. Me I put it out of me pocket. Me not put out a pitney money there, me put out a fimi pocket. So, you know, say I don't know, joke thing. Because you run around the internet and parade and spread a bag of propaganda. So, you can collect, you know, talk and collect. That's what you do, you know. Talk and collect. So, I go chip out, because I'm on the road. I just want to know, say, I don't know, joke thing. So, you can send it to, maybe it has still stand out tomorrow too. And the next day too. You see? And a man we are talking about dons. Member said that's what PMP want. You know. PMP want to stay dons. So them something here, where Travia put forward and you can't comprehend it.
Mr. Vegas,
Member said,
don't want
yes, family.
to on that matter. Let me defend you. You don't say anything on that. You let me defend you.
No, but in all honesty, that is where PMP exploit literacy. I'm not joking. Them exploit literacy. And anytime we're speaking to supporters, and it's sad because we're brother them and we're sisters them.
Yeah.
You understand? Anytime we are speaking, I know Mark Golden exploit literacy. Zane, people just in them feelings and I come at we and we are showing and say, no, just make we just read a little more and just try to comprehend the thing them. Where we are read. And that we are saying, no. They put a report forward and then complicate the report. Right? The intricacies of the report is not for the common man just look on it and understand it. So when I go up on platform where people have sense, Virgin, and people can break it down to too. Diane Jackson Miller just read through the report and she don't put no formal analysis so one can even understand it. Because she has an obviously a subjective way of doing things. Zane?
Vegas, 1 second. I want to say something on Miss Jackson Miller's point. Let me say this. Miss Jackson Miller is loyal to the person who writes her check.
True.
That's all I'll say on the matter.
But also, Trevi and Mr. Vegas, I agree with what Mr. Vegas say, right? And I always say to my sisters and my brothers on here, when they in the box and they writing, please don't stoop to their level and start cussing and carrying on. Because as I said, we can't stoop to their level. Half of them don't have the knowledge and understanding as we do. And so even them in and them and write the things them gonna sound good and them sound dunce and fool. Guys, when we on the platform and we are carry on, come on for this and that, we sound just as they do. That's not teaching. We are here to teach. And this is why I'm on Chuck platform. Wanna notice I'm stop the live? I'll Chuck alone.
You're the sister read the choir and the sister does I read the thing so eloquently where everybody baby can understand it. But she'll read it slow. I say slow down more, I should slow it down more for you. When I have to start pay if you come to class. I don't have to go do you know. I have to start pay if you come learn. So anytime when you pay no school fee, when I go in as subscribers, man. That's if you do my general.
Alright, sir.
You see me I say? Because when you come to class, I want to make up nice in the class. When you come to class, Bridget, you take a seat and put a pen and paper or pencil. If you not a pen and paper or pencil, get some crayon so you can draw images to if you can't spell. And then some draw images. So when the man say Andrew Wellness, when you draw one black, when you draw something and color it black. And when you say Mark Golden, when you draw something and leave it blank.
Andrew Wellness, you draw one individual.
Right.
When you say Mark, draw one round one.
And when you say Charity, draw somebody with their hand stretch out.
Yes.
See? Just come to class and learn, Bridget. That's me a man always a learn, you know. Me never yet a pompous more than nobody, you know. Me never yet a go on like say, yo, me brighter than nobody, you know. Me not flaunt my education background, Bridget. Because 4 years ago, or 5 years ago, my little nephew we got Wolmer's teach me. I never know say two negative make a positive. So me know say PMP exploit illiteracy, Bridget.
That's a fact. I had a conversation.
I have to surround myself with people who are intelligent. Me have the done this one in my group.
Yeah.
You understand me? I say, anytime we start move away from people who just want us to be gullible, Bridget, we are going to be some people who move further like the Chinese and the Indian and them.
Yeah.
Facts, for
you understand
real.
me? I say, we just a couple away. Every time you come on a platform, it has to be some form of aggressive rhetoric on and put forward the tone on the message just come like we just a quarrel and a fight over this white man. And this white man don't even have a piece of land in Jamaica.
100.
If the man turn against each other when we start hurt each other and start draft a machine and them thing there. You know him do? Take him family, jump on a plane and gone to England because he have status there. So the man is a citizen of England.
He did it before. He fled already. It's not
I
like
mean, when his father, when boy did go on to Jamaica, his father just send him away. He would stay here and find a revolution and stand up in the fire and run. We are ready tonight. DNA if you run.
he's done it before.
So when you come on them platform, I want to see people are reading with intelligence, PNP supporters. The first thing you remember say, yo, who are we a brother and sister? Yeah. Nobody come with a maroon type of mentality that where we turn against each other and I return Negroes to the plantation, brethren.
Sell out. Maroon mentality is sell out. But one thing
I say? So big up on yourself. I remember say the money stand. Anyone out can prove can come prove an argument. Yeah? So the Prime Minister thief from the public purse. Come prove it.
Yep. You have the report.
14,500 US and 500 pounds.
So let's make posts about this, that there's a reward for anyone who can prove that Andrew stole any money.
Bring the report. You have the report as your evidence. You have your report as your evidence or your reference point, whatever you want to use it as. Because I noticed since the report came out, a lot of you get loud and boisterous.
Politics and sports at 200 US.
Politics and sports is adding 200 US. How much is that?
Add it up and total it up. But I want to say this though. You see,
14,700 US.
Travis, let me just say one more thing quickly and jump off.
Go ahead.
You see, what we don't understand, and because we don't have educators on the internet, we have people on the internet who are politically motivated. You understand me? I say? So the people where the influencers and what people look up to, they are so politically motivated that they refuse to speak truth to power. See? This thing about Andrew Holness go against the IC because he don't get a favorable result. Remember, say Peter Bunting refused to sign the Integrity Code of Conduct.
Yep.
Remember, say Peter Bunting said the Integrity Commission misrepresented.
May last year. May 20.
Yeah. Misrepresented the truth.
Not
when they said that he make man where did a juggler foreign, the white lady.
He gave
gun to. License firearm to, and gave license firearm to somebody that was accused of child molestation.
Questionable
character. So when I say the integrity committee is the members them, the commissioners them, infallible. Come on, brethren. So why if they make mistake against Bunting, to them have to walk back the mistake with Bunting. They had to walk it back. And then Bunting come and beat them up back and pat them on the shoulder and say, yeah man, good to go. So when I say, if they make mistake on Bunting thing, why them can't make mistake on Andrew Holness something? Why the man mustn't go prove, go to the source, go to the judiciary review, go to a judicial review to prove his innocence. When for us to make everybody run and send thief charity money, make integrity report double check money we are transferred from interbanking. I'm going to learn something, the general says something look while Travis says something and that I want to latch on pan in the program. One thing I want to latch on pan, the man I teach you how to build generational wealth. When I acquire about bank books and companies, how much company him have. Learn how to turn money, learn how to hold something so when you know left the earth and when you them to come suffer like you know. That you know to do. Learn how you can take $100,000 and start something. Through a 5 partner draw. And if you have 5 hand in a partner, if you try when you go back again you get 1 6 and when you go back again you get 1 7 hand. And so you go and you get the money. Even though partner draw illegal, everybody not throw it. So throw it and find out where you can buy 1 little piece of land and then you go National Housing Trust and you get 1 house from it and then you care about the house there or give back the house and you get 1 bigger house. And them things you know, make people sit down and teach you no bridge. You know, run back at the white man and tell them about time come. Time come for what? Time come for him go back to England.
That's right.
Big up on yourself, people.
Big up on yourself, Diego. Thanks for the pass.
Thanks, Mr. Vegas.
Listen, guys, to everybody that is on here, 150 plus the panel. You see, I want you guys to understand what is at stake. This election in my view, has turned into literates versus literate and semi-literate. And if we're not careful, the illiterate will choose the direction that the country is going into and leave literate people standing or going into the precipice with them.
Which one is the minority?
You know why is that, Travi? Because the literate persons do not vote.
They love
Them
to
sit
stand on the
down.
side, and it
Yes,
is
them sit down on
dangerous.
the side and allow the masses to make the
Yeah,
decision.
it is
That is what they
dangerous.
do.
And in this election cycle, this is more important than any other time in Jamaica's history.
But which one is the minority, Travis?
I don't have the stats on it. Honestly,
Based on what we are hearing and seeing,
What would you say it seems to be?
I would
the
say
voting populace. You see, the voting populace, I think it is driven by the illiterate side mostly because, like we've just said just now, the literate people, they like to stand on the side. But if the literate people come on board and get involved in the process, then we can change the direction. And to be quite honest with you, I'm not gonna say that all illiterate people support PNP. The truth of the matter is there are illiterate people on the JLP side too. So I will not give the entirety of that base of the voting populace to the PNP. And if you understand what I'm saying, it is shared voter. But I'm saying,
Travi, I need your help in something, and Chuck as well. Because you know, everybody who follows me and know me knows that me a straight Portlander. Portland is my place. Me just see one of the guys in the comment section say they're going to Portland, my parish. So more somebody just kind of help me to understand what's happening. Why did the People's National Party wait until when Vibes Cartel came out of prison? When all of this uproar about Vibes Cartel is now out here, show is coming. Why they waited for this moment now to put Isaac Buchanan claiming that he's running for east side of Portland? Why is it that they use this time to want to put this out there? But just want to know. I mean, let's be clear. Him not have a chance in hell, underneath the ground, in the ocean, or nowhere. But we just want to know why. Coming up have the time for this back and forth conversation with this.
Okay, hold on. Chuck, you want me go at that first, or are you good?
no man, answer. Go on first, Chuck.
So it is plain and simple, just like the PNP conference, their general conference that gone when in September 15th, I think. It is the same thing, the same reason. It's all about the vibes. Now substance, in nothing to do with substance, in nothing to do with morals, in nothing to do with culture or common practices. It's all about vibes. All about vibes. I mean vibes cartel. I mean the euphoria, the feeling surrounding them at the time. Now, Cartel just come from prison, he fans them, is excited, and a lot of people who, like his music worldwide is, excited and joyous that he's back on the streets. They're expecting music, they're expecting shows. They are going after the hype, the buzz surrounding Vibes Cartel. That's why they run the risk of disappointed corporate Jamaica and the literates, as I have stated earlier on. They run the risk of disappointing these people to invite these felons, these convicts onto their platform, and is putting them into politics to become a legislator. Mind you, it was CM Mark Golding who amended the law blocking people with record. Blocking people with record from going into these high offices in public service. Mark Jefferson Golding, as Justice Minister, did that. And for us to see them do exactly what the Prime Minister called them, flip-floppers, and flip-flop on this very same issue is astounding. I'm not surprised. But what, digs me is how short our memory is. Jamaica as a nation, I figure we have short-term memory loss. Like, seriously. Because these people can't just a few years ago do that and we forget. Remember Miss Warren, who hold a chairman position, and Philip Palwell and PNP ousted her because she had a very similar conviction like unto Isaac Buchanan's. 25 years ago she committed her offense. Right? Isaac Buchanan did it twice. He was convicted on the very same thing twice. And to see Mark Golding today, in this day and age, install him in West Portland, it goes to show the level of desperation that these people have.
You see, Travi, let me say we can give Angel. I agree with everything we're saying, Travi, but look at it this way. In 2009 to 2011, the People's National Party forced the then Bruce Gordon government to have 4 by-elections because of what them call the dual citizen trauma. No dual citizen in our parliament. None. A couple months after that, I think it was 2014, the same People's National Party put up a Canadian citizen to enter the parliament. It is now the same People's National Party who is vowing to be the link to the diaspora because they believe the diaspora should have a say in the parliament. Same. So the People's National Party over the years don't believe that rules apply to them. Different rules for them than will govern the rest of Jamaica. So we can do it. It is wrong for anybody to employ a criminal, but we can do it. And Rick Starr said answer it in the simplest way. It is done for the hype.
Yeah, it's all about the vibe. It's all about the vibe.
Nothing else. No substance.
No substance. There's no substance to it. And that's why they're trying to force an election now, because they feel like in their base, they have a good feeling now. Now is the time to go to the poll.
Now is the time, yes.
That's why they're forcing an election. That's why they, again, Mark Golding being a learned professional and a legalese, stand up in Parliament to break standing orders and to break the law concerning matters that are being adjudicated should not be spoken about in the public.
Can I ask a question?
Everybody know this. Mark Golding out of everybody. We sure say him know this because this has been a practice for him for years.
The man was a justice minister. Well, go ahead, Kay.
He was willing to
tell me something. Just like how England always deport Jamaicans, Mark Golding don't have a birth certificate in Jamaica. He have no investment in his name in Jamaica. We can deport him backside.
I gotta look into it, Kay.
Deportation usually come with an offense. Is he in the country illegally? I wouldn't want to believe that he is not.
We can't charge him for attempted coup.
Yes.
Overthrow the government.
Incite, yes.
Treason.
Yes, treason.
Yes.
Him tried to put the integrity more than one occasion. He made an attack on our democracy through the integrity commission. It is treason for true.
He's a domestic terrorist. He's a domestic terrorist. We're gonna get rid of him on that.
Somebody should be able to do something about that, man.
But let me say, based on what Travi and Chuck say, let me make it clear. Isaac Buchanan, all if you have free show down there. The little bit of Portlanders that came out and say they are making support for you, darling. They're only doing it, and if you watch the videos, they were asking for cartel. Let me make this clear. Portland is forever green. They will come out and drink the wine and take the KFC, and they look a bit where we come out, you know. But let me tell you what going to happen. You see, when the day come for vote, they might go vote Anne-Marie and Daryl. Because guess what? We are a parish of action, not a bag of talking. Number one. Number two, they have proven to us them live there, they eat there, them sleep there, and them take care of we there. We don't want no orange ranger there. So me, I said this loud, Isaac Buchanan, give up while you have a chance, darling.
Them all keep free. I bear that them all keep down, man. 1,000 cartel cancelled from the one till election. And might I add, and again I should say congratulations are in order. Mr. Isaac Buchanan has been now cast as lead counsel for J-Flag. Hey. For those of you who don't know what J-Flag is.
Jamaica Forum for Lesbians and Gays.
Yes. Congratulations, Mr. Buchanan. For days. Remember, you know, you remember, who remember said they sit down on the Canadian platform for days, accusing the Prime Minister of collecting money to legalize homosexuality in Jamaica. They did it, you know.
Quarrel about some more agreement and try to turn it into that.
Quarrel about some more agreement.
They were milking that too, yes.
So let us again congratulate Mr. Isaac Buchanan and being named as Chief Counsel.
But listen, to be quite honest with you, Chuck, what these people, the strategy is try to scrape vote for every nooks and cranny of society. That's what they're trying to do.
Yes.
Every nook and cranny they want to scrape vote from. That's what they're that's why they're doing all of this. But you know what it does? It shows that they have no moral compass. Everyone will actually will what they're doing. Not everybody will agree. But Jamaica, we must pay attention and trust me. Listen, Labour, no make nothing stop you from going to the polls, because part of their strategy is to encourage their base while trying to discourage us. So for the ones who are strong and no amount of discouragement can reach you, strengthen your brother and sister. Yeah? Because me have to do with my side of family, because with everything, especially the ones that I, come on, man, come over here, son. Me have to work on them constantly. I'm just saying to you guys, strengthen the people, man. Never you be afraid to open your mouth concerned around these topics or around this thing right here, because listen, it is very important. Jamaica direction or next move, if we're not careful, are the people who don't have basic critical thinking skills. We decided if we sit aside acute and don't get there and do the work. We have to do the work. And that is what and let me tell you something, that's their target audience. That's why they throw so much things out there into the society. Because they have a target audience. First of all, the report has 170 odd pages. Trust me, I have not read all of it. Yeah? Many other people have not read all of it. People don't read a page, but has a comment, has an opinion, has something to say on the matter. And I'm only being honest here, I have not read all of it. And there are so many people who hear one buzzword. And it's funny, they're listening to us. Because I've been saying from the other day that, listen, some of the things that they're saying are buzzwords to create, to create a little vibe, a little tension around things. And I saw where the Integrity Commission put out a tweet saying that integrity, transparency, one other word, aren't just buzzwords. It's a mode of operation. I'm like, whoa, these people are actually listening. They are listening, and they might try counter the things that we would say against what they're doing. They're trying to counter these things, but guys, we can't lose faith. We have to stand by the best example we've ever had as a prime minister for this Jamaica, our 62-year-old nation, are the best example we ever had. A son of the soil, one that comes from where most of us are from, common society, the regular, lower middle class, to rise to lead this country, and not only just leading the country, but giving us the best example of leadership that we've had in my lifetime. We know many other people are older than me, but in my lifetime, it's the best leadership. And we can't allow them to walk by our brother, our uncle, yeah, my cousin. We're not gonna allow it. That's why whenever I have time, I come into the social media space. I'm never refrain to talk and to go over these things. Never ever afraid to talk. And I said, listen, apart from government and politics, let me talk again. We're gonna let go government and politics for a minute. And I'm gonna say this. The man is showing what a family. We have an example of a family in this man and his household. You understand me?
Blessings, you look behind them. Blessings.
Yeah, Rusty.
Strong black woman and her Jamaican husband are build an empire for their children. And this is what Jamaica lack these days. Complete households. Too many children growing up with either one parent or no parent at all. And that's why we have such a dysfunctional society. And we have an example here with a prime minister who's sitting in office and his family is right there. He has his household under control and he's leading the country. You see, when you don't have your household under control, you're not supposed to be in a leadership. You have to. A Sunday school, I'm going back with you all now, you know. This is a Sunday school teaching. You have to have your household in order to then go on and lead the church or lead the country. And he has his household. We see where he's working outside of government and politics to take care of his family because, like I said, when I look over the business operation that he's doing, this is legacy. Remember a man saying father farmer from the 2-bedroom house and he is creating legacy for his children. His family trajectory has moved now from lower middle class to the upper echelons of society and it will stay there for generations. And if you don't understand it, take the time out. And whatever little money you have, you and your children come in, take time and build it. The trajectory of your family. You might not be the one to do the complete change, but ensure that your children, because this is one thing I always say, you know, they need to teach financial literacy in Jamaica.
But it is something we've always said, you know, that the problem in Jamaica is not that they're not making enough money, you know. It's that they don't know to spend it.
Yes, financial literacy is the problem.
You don't know how to manage it. You don't know how to manage the money.
You know what happened? Jamaican people don't lazy. The worst when they touch for 2-3 jobs. Financial literacy. To make the money that you have now earned start to work for you. So as years go by, you start to work less. It's not a practice. Knowledge among us. And that needs to be taught. Not just to always work for money, but get money to work for you. That needs to be taught.
But guy, as I say, the People's National Party have a practice was telling you that work no good. That's what them preach. If you work, you do something wrong. Wait, man, we will help you. We give you what you feel.
Yeah, man. Listen, I think go down the other day, Guru with me. It's a personal now. I'm gonna get to invest in a Jamaica highway. No, me have to go buy the stock at a higher price.
It's about that a while ago. Sorry.
Until Jamaica highway.
Warm to it.
When they initially became public, I didn't get to purchase stocks.
Oh, it was at $1. Now it's at $3.28, I think, cents.
Which means if I had put down 5,000 US money, then I look for 15,000 ad, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Me buy shares. Me buy.
I had it, but I sold it. I had it and I sold it.
Why? Why you sell it?
Guru, you have to know long-term stock.
You mustn't do that.
You have to know long-term.
Yeah.
Come on, Guru.
Please.
Let's talk about that. Because me sense that about you.
No man, I did it. I sold it to cover an expense.
No man, something.
So I have others right now, but I sold that one, but specifically.
And Caribbean producers are
I just purchased it back.
Only Bun Caribbean producers.
And cement company.
Jamaica man say make 100K profit pan insurance Jamaica.
You need 100K. That's good. So that for you. But HR Guru buy it back. Because me tell you one little secret now. This is I am a financial advisor, people. I am not a financial advisor. Be warned, I am not a financial advisor. But here's my view on it. That stock is gonna go up from the $3.28. It is going to go up.
Because I'm gonna tell you, see last week it was at $3.39 and it dropped. So you know say it'll go back.
And
these stocks fluctuate, you know?
Me no mean by cents, me mean by dollars.
Yeah, so it just go down a little by some cents.
You know
They're
what?
not gonna sell because of that.
It reminds me of NCB and Fontana. Because when Fontana was struggling, in the earlier days, it was struggling. Look at Fontana shares now. Look at the stock right now.
A trade firm now.
Because
Yes.
they're expanding
Yeah.
under the Labour Party
You
government.
just go over the orange people them place. Over there, so feel.
Just come to my mind just now, just come to my mind. When Mr. Vega said some people have to pay for coming to class, too much free classes I keep out. So I go keep quiet about that topic and I'm not gonna further go. We have got
Can I just say something?
We need to have one private. Hold on, darling. Don't let in right now. We need to have a private forum for us. Talk about certain things. But come true. Let me see what
Yes.
Marcia.
I was just gonna say that I'm on the live, I'm listening, and as Mr. Vega said that we should pay for they should come to class but pay money. I'm wondering how many of them are listening and taking heed, or it is so sad. It is so sad because all the information is here and they just put a deaf ears to it. And from what I see is that Mark Golding is taking them down a road where there is no return. And they can't see that? No, man. It is really sad. Sad.
Marcia, I think because they don't want to listen to it because it doesn't suit their narrative. But the only two things now that will shut them up is if one, the IC came out and apologized to the Prime Minister, or if the Prime Minister is successful in the judicial review process.
Now shut them up,
He will be successful. But
He will be successful.
Their doctors, their spin doctors, they must spin again.
Yeah, of
He
course.
will be successful.
For sure.
Put it this way. Over the last
already
couple
I
of
spin
weeks,
it.
what argument
But
you
them
need?
already I spin it. Good night, everybody. Travi,
What's up?
Travi, member say. All right.
Who you say a spinach?
Them already I spin it.
Yes.
The Gleaner already I spin it. Say the Prime Minister want to amend the law, Section 14, where it speak about
Yes,
illicit
I saw that,
enrichment.
Lashika. I saw it.
And it is so funny. I didn't read the PSOJ release because Mr. Me I go call Chang and ask him about it, right? What kind of argument that? Because that's not what the Prime Minister is trying to do. But everybody is depending on the Gleaner, and the Gleaner just lead everybody down a wrong path.
Right, hold on.
Angie, big up yourself, Angie.
Philippians, hold on. May I have to say this to Sika real quick? Sika, you said the PSOJ?
Yeah. They came out and the PSOJ.
Before going any further, who is the immediate past president of the PSOJ?
Who is it? Nakeet Duncan?
The immediate past president.
No, Mitchell. Howard Mitchell.
Shika, hold on.
Hold on.
You can go back to what you said a while ago. Me never hear.
Hold on, Philippians. We'll get back. We have to get more and get a point across. The immediate past president is who?
No, Howard Mitchell.
So he's not in office now. He was the previous president.
Yeah. But Metro Siaga is now the president.
And Metro Siaga is now the president. So, all right, the person when me I try to point you to is not the immediate past president because I didn't know that changed right there. That change that they just mentioned. But let me just say it in plain words. Mr. Mafu was the past president, is a past president of that place. So you know anyway them go them invest in them. Station where them go anywhere. He was the PSOJ president for a long time. And we according to Alun Asamba, how these people work. See? When they go there, them pull it up with PNP people because they have an agenda. So, any position them take right now doesn't really surprise me.
Yeah.
The leadership of these entities are for their benefit.
But Travi, let me just say this though. Isn't it ironic? Well, I won't even say ironic, but astonishing that so many people are speaking on things that they know nothing about. The court cannot throw out a law. We have to do it in a parliament. So how so much people are speaking and causing so much noise in the market, and it's just pure misinformation. It is just confusing the populace. That's all that is happening.
Lashika, I'm going to say it again. You weren't here early. This election, from my view, literate versus illiterate. And if you're not school, illiterate will take leadership of the direction this country is going to. Why is that happening?
Hold on, guys, because I'm having an anxiety attack right now. I can't manage.
Targeting the illiterate. They're targeting them. And they are, feeding them with misinformation, sensationalizing certain topics and certain things, and push it forward. These are people who are learned individual, they are legalese, and they are saying these things barefaced, and then come later to apologize that it was a misinformation. And guess what? The apology doesn't even reach the amount of people they already confused and tricked. Corrupt. The damage already done.
Travi, you know, say before I had my son years ago, I started law. I started Cape Law. And it is something that I have been pensive about, right? But this whole Prime Minister thing is kind of pushing me. Say, I need to go finish this study. Because I realize, say, most of these people who are speaking, them are literally literate dunce. Literally a literate dunce. You see this thing where you're able, you see critical thinking, it is lost.
Lacking.
It is lost and lacking. Able to comprehend, the ability to comprehend, gone through the window. Gone through the window. And for so many of us who are here, who have an understanding, we need to go finish up our studies and come take over this space. Because guess what? Them not sensible more than we. Them just have it on paper. We sat and we decipher. We went through so many things and we reason it all together, and we see where what makes sense and what not makes sense. Understand what I say? I think we need to take over the space. That's all I'm saying.
Hi, my sister. You didn't say hello to me.
I did. I did, Angie. I said,
I'm sorry,
Angie.
baby. I was busy doing something.
Hold on, Shika. When you come in, you can repeat what you just said, please, because I never hear so good. What you said about PSOJ?
The PSOJ said, we're taking a step back, because we want to alter the Section 14C of the Integrity Commission Act, and the Section 14C speak of illicit enrichment.
So when they say we,
the government, the Prime Minister.
Right.
But that is well, yes, explain it already. So them are among them.
Hold on.
Calm down, Philippines, calm down.
Calm down, yeah, hold on.
Can't manage, hold on. Me can't manage.
But the Philippine, the narrative is right, because in the Prime Minister's point 69 points that he filed in the courts, right, the Supreme Court. The Prime Minister is challenging that section of the Corruption Prevention Act which speak to illicit enrichment. So the narrative now that they're trying to create in the public space is to say that, this law that Parliament passed, that wholeness was a part of the Parliament when this law was passed. No, because it speaks to illicit enrichment and you're under investigation for illicit enrichment. You want to struck down this law when that's not the case at all.
That's not it. And if you want to change it, you're going to the Parliament. A foolishness, them I tell people.
Exactly what they're saying. People don't have the headspace.
We can't deal with this.
People who do not have the headspace and the capacity to think and discern for themselves, I will believe that. So as Travis said, what they do, I try to exploit people's illiteracy. Right?
So my understanding is that the PM is challenging the law that was applied to him. not the
Oh,
law
it
to be
was
removed
used.
from the
Yes,
book.
it's a strike. Yes, exactly.
So where the body get them panties in a bunch all over the place with them. Me tell you, so
Because
them people are learned it, but they're not so bright,
it's
you
a
know.
narrative they want. We know this, winner. It's a narrative they're trying to
Organization.
create. It's a narrative they want to get out to the public to discredit and to tear down the prime minister. We know this. We know this.
Because to charge somebody with illicit enrichment, you have to prove it. There is no evidence to say the prime minister illicitly enriched himself. How can you
Absolutely
illicitly
not.
enrich yourself from
Absolutely not.
loans? How can you illicitly enrich yourself from in the in the circulation of the money that going around in the prime minister's account? No money is entered any other avenue apart from loans, you know, and the man's salary. So how you get illicit enrichment?
Watch this. Remember in a ruling, they said there's nothing to show that he had illicitly in they're unable to what they actually said is they're unable to say if he is illicitly enriching himself because of lack of information. You see, that is the problem. So them say right there, so is the problem. They don't lack my information. You were given everything that you had requested legally, that you were legally entitled to. You have the FID at your disposal, you have TAJ at your disposal. How can all of this not be enough when this is what the law stipulates that you are to use to govern this thing? So that's why he's going to the court with them. So you're right.
So let me
What they want also is a list of it's expensive, and I'm saying the prime minister, the law, the act doesn't require the prime minister to turn over his expensive to the IC. The prime minister has a right to privacy, and I'll go further, guys. I'll go further. And just to sum it up, suppose the prime minister have a Pornhub subscription on his credit card. You don't want nobody to see that. He don't want nobody to see that, so he have a right to his privacy. He has a right to his privacy. Then the law doesn't require the declarant to declare the expenses.
They already declared things to the public that they are not to.
Exactly.
Let me ask the question. I want to ask the question though, guys.
Hold on, let me just add to that, winner. One of the claim that I like that the prime minister put forward is the one where him say them deliberately put the information out there to damage his reputation, to cause people to dislike him. I like that point.
Yeah.
I was on Instagram, and there's this known scammer on TikTok. Apparently the police lock him up, and you know what somebody say? How them lock him up and Andrew, them not lock up Andrew. You know, 161 people like that.
Wow.
You get what me I say? Listen to me. Some irreparable damage was done to the prime minister, whether we want to admit it or not.
And that is why this is pursuing the court, Nashika, which is not a good move.
What I'm saying that the Integrity Commission, by the nature of releasing a partial report or an incomplete report, actually breaks the Integrity Commission law itself. You know that you have put out in the public information that is gonna be biased or damaging to the prime minister himself.
And this is why I say winner. This is why I say some irreparable damage was done. This is why I say it. You know.
But the director of investigation, Greg Christie, and Seymour Panton should all be charged according to what the Integrity Commission law states about divulging information about an individual under investigation. Because according to them,
violate the whole ICA.
Hold on, according to them, the investigation is incomplete. No, if you are saying that the investigation is incomplete and you release the report, you break the law.
You're not supposed to give that incomplete report.
Exactly. You know what me think?
The PNP, they're one of the most prominent lawyers. Clyde Williams said, if you try to table a report that is not signed. So Greg Christie have some talking up for an unsigned for this malicious act. Obviously, them do it for purpose to bring down the general.
But the truth of the matter is, the response they were expecting, they're not getting it. And that's why you have people.
They're not have it. Human people, they're not get it. They're not get it. People, me, a taxi man came and come and say last night and me get dark on him. Hear the brother was said to me, say, anybody a vote for Andrew a thief? I say, why you say that? You don't say Andrew a criminal. I say, why you say that? Explain yourself. Him cannot explain himself. But obviously they are influencing people's mind.
But we have challenged it. We have challenged the narrative, and we are putting money on the table to say, prove to us that the Prime Minister stole something. Nobody can take the prize.
I think I saw an article today. I don't know. Let me just say this, Travi, and then I can jump in if you don't mind. I saw an article today. I didn't bother to read it. There is two set of people who are normally in the top 10 or top 5 for most corrupt: politicians and police. Police normally head the list. I think it's a recent article. I didn't bother to read it. Me just say me can't bother. And it says politician outweighs police officer as the most corrupt. You see this psychological game that is being played on the people. Trust me, it is working. You don't necessarily have to speak the truth. Just repeat the lie over and over and over. And guess what it does?
Becomes true.
Becomes the truth. Yeah. And that's what I didn't bother to open it. I said I can't bother with no more negativity. That's what the only...
Chica, you know what I can't understand? Why them not putting the overseas investigators part of the report? Why is that not coming forth? What happened to that? We need that. We need to find out what this virgin have to say about the man thing, because separate and apart from the fact that the man them say, them not saying nothing untoward. We need to see the full report and what the virgin said. Exactly.
I wouldn't mind the international auditor come and reveal himself.
We don't even know if there was any international auditor. We don't have no receipt or no bill what money was
I
paid.
think the PM should even call in an international auditor.
Rusty, you know, I've been calling for that report. I've been calling for that report for a while.
Do we know that there was even an international auditor? Who is this international auditor?
Hold on, man. Hear me, Rusty. Hear that question, but hear that part of Rusty. The reason I've been calling for that report, you see, is if them can present an actual investigator and expense, we know that the $700,000 in a briefcase, the cash money when they move, so that's how they might try account for that 30 million. It's just a sham to try account for the money there. I saw them use the money there. The cash money when in a walk, where them go, and that did go on there, so. Yeah.
You know, me say what happened to Jamaica right now, neatly and the Sykes, little by little, there's going to be war. Neatly and the style. Because a lot of people planning to war for something.
Rusty, no. Please.
I tell you what me say what happened, you know.
Nobody put that out there.
No, sir. I don't think we're going to get there. I don't think we're going to get there.
East Kingston, you know, you're much gun coming from 80 where they. I want to see what going on. Right down the whole East Kingston strap. That me I tell you. Hey, you know, so you see, sometimes you talk some things, you know, and people don't like your thing, but just wait till you see what going on. Right now, me I tell you, say, the military and the police need to prepare, because, you see, something is ahead. Something they are afoot.
I think they're equipped to deal with that something, you know.
I am confident.
Hope.
I am confident that Jamaica will never return to those days.
I mean, there's a hope and pray it doesn't.
Jamaica will never return to the days that it
about 2 hours ago.
When we have...
My little sister say, that dust off our passport and dust off our visa. Because anyhow, Angelo she not stay near my little sister. I have to say, right, I wish she hear. And when she showed me the second one going with out of East Kingston and Rockfort and Port Royal about the gun, I said, right, where you get this from, sis?
Jamaica will never return to the days of the 80s in politics. Them days they're gone. Mark Golding's greatest attempt will never return Jamaica to those days. I am confident when I say that. It will never happen. Not in a Jamaica today. Won't happen. Nah, we'll not go back there, so.
I want to good night, guys.
When on the church, let me finish say this. Rusty. The capabilities of our Coast Guard right now to patrol our borders, no big shipment are come from Haiti. Lie. No go so. Not a thing no go so. No make nobody turn in an idiot. Our borders are now well patrolled. Nobody can smuggle nothing from Haiti come here so again. Where's the Churchill?
Yes, good night. I think we have to be careful how we loosely say things because people are listening and that might spur some people to do other things that they normally wouldn't do. So we just have to be careful how we words what we say. I don't think we are in the 70s and 80s again. And I'm sure we do not want to go back there.
And we're not going back.
And we're not going back, right. So when we are talking about things that could happen, we should try not to say things that may instigate certain things, if you know what I mean. So we have to just be careful. The other point we want to make.
Something by say when me here in the streets.
No, but you see, if it is repeat 100,000 times, that's where the danger can come in.
That's where the danger they Rusty. When you repeat it.
When it keep repeating.
Rusty, again, believe what me tell you, say, no shipment no come here from nowhere. I lie them at
you. Something in your trucks. Me not put nothing past these people, you know, because I have seen them in action, you know.
Yeah, but me have confidence in my military and my Coast Guard, where the government buy 8 brand new boats against to patrol the waters.
And the Prime Minister can call state of emergency in an instant. The Prime Minister can call state of emergency in an instant. I'm sure I'm not afraid to do that.
Chuck, that Monty did was use the fisherman to patrol the water.
Yes, that's his market plan. Right. But me have confidence. Jamaica now go back there, sir.
Yeah, I'm with you, Chuck. Totally with you. The other point I want to make is, if you remember, back in the days when they said there were like 13 families that run Jamaica.
Yeah, I remember that thing.
And yeah, they're now talking about 21 families. What we must look at the names, the last name of these people. The Prime Minister is giving an example of how we can build generational wealth. And we have to start from somewhere. Yeah? We as black people have to take more interest in building wealth in Jamaica. Because if we don't do that, we're going to have these number, whatever the number of families are, with last name from other places. Them are going to run Jamaica and take it over and do as they like. And them are full up people. Look who head the Gleaner. Who is the head of the Gleaner? He's probably the richest man in Jamaica right now. And those influence trickle right down. I'm only saying that. Just keep we just got to look at things from a distance.
Anybody notice the parallel between the RGR communication group filing bankruptcy and the timing of all the nonsense that the opposition is everybody notice that?
RGR group to file a bankruptcy, Rusty.
And a bankruptcy, man.
Well, them talk about a thing, so them lose $50 million a month, something like that. Right?
They put out an annual report, you know. You can't go and look at it. Even if them lose money, their business is so diversified. Them control a lot of money. Don't make nobody fool you.